This is a smaller, tight-knit group of individuals that really represent the country.
It doesn't matter what age you are, if you're willing to win, you're willing to put your best effort.
It's not how hard you get hit.
I ended up fracturing my thumb.
They suspected that he had Crohn's.
It's how hard you get hit and get knocked down and get up again. We don't take days off.
That's right, strength, no weakness.
Sky's kind of the limit.
Get ready, because today we're taking a look at some of our future prodigies and pros. This is No Days Off.
I want to go straight to the NBA.
People like things that they're good at. You want to really enjoy it, get really good. It can elevate your life, you know. A heated game, adversity might hit, you got 2 seconds to get over it. Right. You know, life the same way, you got to make split decisions and make the right ones.
Ron's playing at college level and soon to be professional level.
Best rebounder I've ever coached, hands down.
The sky's the limit for this guy. I think that he can go NBA, he can definitely be a Hall of Famer.
My name is Ronald Holland. I'm 15 years old and I play basketball. Five days out of the week, I spent 6 or 7 hours a day in the gym. To be honest, the gym is my happy place. And being in the gym, that's a thinking place too, because as I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, every dribble counts, every shot counts. I need to make this shot because you'll never know when your time comes. And at the end of the day, become the best person and player I can be.
Doesn't matter who he plays against, he's not afraid, and he's gonna play hard all the time.
It's just his motor, man. His high energy. When we're in the gym, it doesn't matter who he's going against.
He'll be in with some pro guys, and he won't back down, which is always funny to see because he's a young kid against 5, 6-year vets. He's taking all of it. He's stepping in, no questions asked. He wants everything that they're gonna give at him. So it's fun to watch. He's exciting.
Ron was about 3 and we went to Six Flags, so we'll pick him up and let him shoot. And he shot the basketball and won him a Spider-Man ball. He held that ball all that day and probably carried it around with him for about 2 weeks before it flattened. Just him running up and down the court with the ball in his hand first like it was a football.
No dribbling.
No dribbling, and he just loved to play sports.
He just going coast to coast, having that boost his whole life pretty much, that energy.
I started playing basketball because my uncles were very competitive, and one day they just put the ball in my hand and asked me what I can do with it. The game was very fun, so I just wanted to play, and I seen from that day forward that this is something I wanted to do. At 11 years old, I remember like it was yesterday, I had the game of my life and dropped 21 points in the championship game. These trophies honestly make me feel like I've accomplished a lot, but there's still more to go, a lot more to go.
My first time seeing Ron, the first thing that popped out to me was his energy and his natural ability to rebound the ball. When I saw him, he was doing all these things at a high level with high energy, pure motor. That was the first thing that popped out, and I knew he was gonna be something special.
Very raw talent. I knew that his skill work and just development could take him to the next level, and I always like to work with kids that's kind of under the radar a little bit or needs more skill development at a young age. And so Ron just had that eye-popping talent that I saw that I would love to work with.
First time I watched him play, he blocked a shot on one end, fell to the ground, got up, sprinted the middle of the floor, and got a dunk before anybody could get back.
The hard part ain't necessarily getting there, it's staying there. Now what do you do when you got this target on your back? And again, that's the growth and the maturity that you gotta show. Like, I'm here, but I wanna get to #1, not only get there, but I wanna stay there.
When my coaches talk about me getting drafted straight out of high school, and that makes me feel like I can really do it, seeing that somebody has faith in me.
You know, coming from an 8th grader who was one of the best in the country, coming into a situation where you're playing on a team that's the best team in the state for the last, couple of years, and your growth now isn't really as much physical as it is mental.
Ron needed some work with his ball handling and his shooting, understanding team defense, playing at the varsity level as a freshman, a young freshman at that. But he's progressed greatly.
We can pull out lists from 2 years ago, 3 years ago of guys that was top 25, and then 2 years you don't see them. You know, so you can't get complacent, and you know you got to pay that rent every day. Period.
You'll never know like what can happen, so you might as well leave everything out on the court when you can. Every time you step foot on the court.
Coming up next.
Watching him grow into the player that he's becoming now is just like, it's been a very good thing. Watching him grow into the player that he's becoming now is just like, it's been a very good thing to see, because I've literally been with him right by his side since day one. He's like a very humble and dedicated person, and I'm just excited to see how far this goes and be there with him right along the path. Ron plays a lot of volleyball with us when we come out here on Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 6, and we're all just having fun.
My sister and I, we're very close. We have a great bond. We help each other with sports. Like, she plays volleyball, and she's very good at it, and I help her out when I can, when I have time on my hands, and she helps me out when she has time on her hands. That's just all love, because we want to see each other make it at the end of the day.
It's like we're literally each other's best friend. Like, we're very close. We're always with each other. We tend to do everything with each other until it gets like a little annoying. When he wants to spend time with himself, he'll barricade himself in his room and just play the video games.
While I'm playing Fortnite, I can get stuff off my chest, like about this game that I just had, like why I played bad or why I played good, or you know, just in general.
He's actually able to interact with his other teammates, maybe coaches or just whatever the case, but yeah, give him his me time, he's good.
I've won plenty of games with Fortnite. I mean, honestly, I don't like playing solos because I need somebody by my side. And I like winning together with people, so we all had a great feeling.
Yeah, I guess he's training online, you know.
It's now.
I feel like I sacrificed like a lot of sleep. I like to sleep a lot, so a lot of sleep has just been missed. I've stayed up all night, plenty of nights, to just stay up and work on my game and just to try to become the best person I could be.
If he continues to grow how he has in this past year, 2 years, I mean, I could see him foregoing college and jumping straight to an NBA G League type contract.
He already has the edge because of his motor and his high energy. Now it's just all about putting the other pieces of the puzzle together.
I mean, just Ron has a chance to make a lot of money playing basketball if he keeps on working hard and stays as coachable as he is.
He really wants to play basketball. That's what he thinks about NBA, pros. So whatever he wants to do and whatever makes him happy, I'm all for it. His goal is my goal.
My nephew get to that NBA, I told him, I just want some tickets. I don't want no house, no car. Nephew, I just want to be on the floor talking my stuff. I want to talk my trash, because I love it.
Basketball, it just helped me control my attitude and helped me stay focused, knowing that I got something to live for and that I could help my family out when I get older.
Coming up next.
2, great job. There you go. Great job, Samaya. Nice. All right. Oh.
That was mad powerful.
She broke her stick. Well, with a very talented young woman that we could see playing in the women's Final Four one day, Samaya Clark-Gabriel.
It's just her drive. Her drive is like amazing. And this was all her coaches would say this too. Like when Samaya gets into a sport, she give it 100% no matter what.
You know, whenever I give her a challenge, I mean, this girl will move mountains to get it done. You know, like there's no task that she feels she can't do.
Hi, my name is Samaya Clark-Gabriel. I'm 10 years old and I play basketball, lacrosse, and CrossFit training.
So the first one, let's go walking knee hugs. All right, so we're gonna walk straight through the cone. I want you to grab your knee, pull it tight to your chest, okay? We always start off with good mobility work because, you know, she does a lot of sports. She's very active, so, you know, I try to make sure she stays balanced in that sort. We do a lot of speed, agility exercises. We do strength and conditioning as well.
I like a lot of sports because I like to do other things. When I'm bored, I'll do another sport. And if I'm not doing one sport, I'll be doing another sport. It's just, I like playing sports.
Well, Samaya is very advanced. She picks up fast, so honestly, I train her just like my big kids, just like my professional athletes. I just adjust the loads on her. So obviously, she's not gonna lift as heavy as my pro athletes, but I train her the same exact way, just so when she gets older, you know, hopefully she'll be lifting a lot more than they would.
I guess it's her seeing the way girls is treated in sports. It's sometimes she goes to the court and she want to play basketball with a certain group of boys and they'll like deny her. Or she see all these professional female athletes doing what they're doing, and that actually gives her the motivation and the drive to push through. And I'm hoping as she get older, she does the same thing for other little girls growing up, you know, when they want to be an athlete or get into anything they want to do in life.
You know, I mean, you just see the drive in her. I don't know if you've seen ESPN, but she pushes 210 pounds on that sled. When I first got her on there, I put a 25-pound plate on there. You know, it was about 75 pounds. She pushed it with ease and looked at me like I was crazy. Like, come on, coach, put more on her, push it, you know? There you go, great job. 3, 2, great job. There you go, great job, Samaya, nice. Top.
What's up?
Hi.
How you doing, Samaya? You good? Long time no see. You been doing the drills I taught you?
Yes.
Staying in shape?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
All right, good. Come on, let's get some work in today, all right? The things that make Samaya different than other athletes are the fact that she can intake the techniques and skill sets for multiple sports at the same time, especially at this age. It's very difficult for any person to do, period. Go. Right, left, 1, 2. Right, left, 1, 2. Good, here we go. We got to work on your eye hand. Even now, you can see it. You know, Samaya's blossomed into a professional young athlete. Her mannerism, her demeanor, the way she speaks, her intelligence, especially if you speak to have a conversation with her, it's like you're talking to a grown person. So she's definitely been growing in the last couple of years, and with all her experience that she's gained with this multiple sports, she's just doing a great job.
Since a little baby, she's been always smart, you know, and she picks up on stuff really, really fast. Like just how she did today, like the first day doing stuff, she mastered it. I think Samaya even started walking when she was like 10 months or 11 months. So from there, we already knew that she was going to progress fast. And when she was around 4 years old, that's when she first wanted to get into sports. I don't know what gave her the drive.
Head up, look where the basket is at. Good.
Her drive alone is just like amazing. I just, just pray that she continues to do this. As she gets to a young adult, regular adult, I just hope she continue to drive. She stay healthy, she stay in shape, and she be the best thing she could be.
Coming up next.
You ready? Yeah. Good. All right. Let's go. Ready? Go.
I get a little mad that I messed up, but now nobody's perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Like dropping a ball is actually giving you confidence and helping you actually, because when you drop the ball, you can figure out how to make the ball stay in the net, and you could get better every time you make a mistake.
All right, so we'll do a couple more shots and then we'll switch it up top. Okay, ready? Left hand, there you go. You got it. Stay with it. Good. There you go, and around. Nice. All right, opposite pipe, good. Let's go one more, and then we'll switch it up real quick. Okay, over here, you're gonna start with left. Good comb. Nice. Okay, don't switch hands. There you go, that's right. That's right, nice. Too easy, man, too easy to train her. You can tell her one thing and she learns right away. Like that's the best thing, really.
My motivation comes from my family, friends, and other people around the world. They give me a lot of confidence to do anything I want to do.
To be able to teach somebody that's really athletic like that, and at a young age, like the sky's the limit. So I'm super excited I'm able to be a part of, a little part of her life, training her and, working with her. She's gonna excel a lot. She's gonna excel in everything, anything she wants to do. When I think of her, I think of Team USA Women's Lacrosse. Yeah, nice, stay with it. Nice. That's it. Nice. That's it. Okay, good. Nice. Nice. Way to go. That's the way to end it. Good job.
Coming up next.
When I was 4 years old, I was just out of control. But now I'm starting to take it more serious. I can tell that I've grown. My goal, it's obviously the end goal is try to make it to the NBA and be one of the greatest of all time.
What sets Sino apart for his age right now is his creativity. He got a unique mind. He got a lot of moves going on in his mind that most kids take years to be able to think of that I still don't know what he's doing.
Sino's determination to be like one of the best point guards in the state of Texas, I think for him, that puts him, in a position to play major Division I basketball.
Got a unique burst of speed and a unique burst of energy that it's just contagious, and people love to see it, and people love to coach it, people love to watch it.
Great kid, great character, always fun to be around. My name is Sino Nagin, I'm 12 years old, and I play basketball. A normal day for me is I would wake up probably 6:45 and I would meditate for 15 minutes and eat breakfast, then head to school. 3:30, I would go to my trainer Lucky and I would go there for like 2 hours.
Now when I first started training Sino, he was a super kid just trying to find some fundamentals. He had the talent, he had the skill set, and he had the speed. We just wanted to focus on slowing him down and helping him harness his game, harness his speed and harness his creativity.
I actually started training Sino when he was actually 6 years old up until now. Very creative kid, but he was the kind of kid that always just wanted to get better. So he was always in there working on something different.
I'm an old school coach, so it's based on fundamentals. I don't want to take his creativity, I just kind of want to harness it and put it in a box so he can use it in the basketball,
With me and my trainer Lucky, we really just focus on controlling my pace and fundamentals, because when I started off, I was just very speedy and fast and just going through everything too fast. I didn't know how to control my pace and just stop and not just go at all times.
Today we started off with some basic cone drills. The cone drill is just agility, speed, him changing directions, him be able to keep the dribble as well as kind of go a little faster. With the rope, as you see with the rope, we was kind of helping him harness his speed. He's so fast that I need like a rope or a truck or something to kind of hold him down. So I just kind of hold that around him so he can kind of focus on his speed as well as focus on his shot and him laying up.
I think I've grown tremendously. Like when I was 4 years old, I was just out of control. But now I'm starting to take it more serious. I can tell that I've grown, and I'm just having so many blessings, like doing this and stuff. It's just fun. Sino's a fun kid. He's so focused, but he still has fun doing it. Sino has absolutely great balance when it comes to working hard and still being fun within the course of the workout. I started playing basketball around the age of 5, so like kindergarten. What got me into basketball was watching LeBron. He was just so fun to watch. Like, he was electrifying, athletic. He was just entertaining. Okay, so this right here, this is my holy grail. It came in this special box. It's these signed shoes that my grandfather, he gave them to me. LeBron James, he signed these himself. After Katrina, he gave them to him. They're very, very cool.
Basketball was his first sport. He's generally athletic, so he did excel in other sports, but he just took a liking to basketball. It just seemed like he would eat, sleep, breathe basketball.
Every year we would buy him like a Fisher-Price basketball goal or just something that, you hang on the wall, and he broke every last one. So I was like, this might be his sport.
I guess it just kind of caught fire. He just went full throttle.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of came natural a little. When I was just playing, I just started realizing that I was starting to look at everybody. I could see all the cuts open, everything just opened up because I could just see everyone and just pass it.
We knew he was good because he's ours. You think your kid's the best. But when other people come up to you after a game whoa, his vision is amazing, wow, he's a year younger than those kids?
I call him a little superstar. You know, he got all the qualities to be a superstar. He got the personality, he got the hair, he just got the fast energy, you know. And you know, when you wrap that up inside a person, man, people pay to see that, and it's exciting to watch. I just love his whole presentation, his uniqueness, you know, uniqueness and creativity. You know, it's hard to find that in the kid these days.
It's cool to like include a creative side, because if you're like just the same as everybody else, you're not different, you're not standing out. But like, it's good to be creative so that you can stick out, be a leader, and you can have your own type of style.
It's funny, he has a personality for sure. He's not the typical 12-year-old boy. You know, I hear so many moms like, oh, he doesn't care what he wears. Cino cares what he wears, what he looks like.
I think he kind of gets that from us.
Yeah.
A very cool thing that my dad does, he designs clothing, and he's always trying to include me, which is great. This shooting jersey, this was the first thing me and my dad we ever made. My favorite part about this hoodie is the galaxy part. It just looks very clean and just smooth, and it's really important and special to me because it was just me and my dad. It was only us who made this. And PNC, it stands for a process, not a contest. And that means like, don't get caught up in all the fame and the hype and all the rankings, and just always work on your game and stay focused.
The reason why we do a lot of traveling, like as far as playing with different teams and different camps, is because we wanted him to be around the best. That's part of the reason why he plays like he plays, because he played with the best, just so he can, you know, feel that and taste that. You know, even when he loses, he still gains.
When you travel, it's good because you get to play other competition. You're not always playing locally, which is good because you can like take stuff from different cities and states that you see, which is good so you can expand your game and adjust and just get better, really. I saved up some birthday money because I just really started getting into like recovering and taking care of yourself, and I really just wanted to take my game to the next level. And I feel like if you want to be elite, you have to like take care of your body and recover properly. So I just felt like that was a good investment.
This game right here, you know, with his energy and his passion and his support system, the sky's the limits. So, you know, he'll take this game as far as he wants to. You know, that's the NBA, college coaching, you know, coaching. It's so many different avenues in basketball, but I definitely see, you know, him taking care of his family through the game of basketball for a while.
In the future, I think he definitely will do something in sports because, you know, his passion for the game. If it's not the NBA, it's gonna be helping kids, you know, get better, something like that.
Making it to the NBA is like hitting the lottery. So I want him to excel academically and just as a person.
He don't take any days off. Like his hashtag no days off, he really truly means that. Like sometimes his parents and his coaches have to tell him take a break, and he's like hashtag no days off, man. I'm trying to get somewhere.
I think my purpose is to inspire people because I just like encouraging people and helping them when people are down. I just like to pick them up and help them.
Today was just one day down for these future stars. Tomorrow they'll be back at it again, working and training. Because when you want to be the best, there are no days off.